Rival showdowns in Anne Arundel County between 4 of the area's top boys and girls lacrosse teams. Plus, this battle in the city on the base paths. This, plus highlight scores and more, straight ahead on the Baltimore Sun High School Sports Show.
The Baltimore Sun High School Sports Show.
He's going down the right sideline. He's over.
Today's show is brought to you by University of Maryland Medicine, Best Buy, Dick's Sporting Goods, and Geico Direct Insurance.
Hi, and welcome to the Baltimore Sun High School Sports Show. I'm Sam Davis, sports editor with the Sun. If strength of schedule matches strength of team, then the number 3 Lady Panthers of Annapolis are looking to flex their muscles. They are the defending Class 4A 3A champions, but are faced with the challenge of facing 4 ranked teams the first 2 weeks of the season, including the number 5 Severna Park Falcons, who beat the Panthers once last season. Could Severna Park exercise enough power to upset the league balance early on? Let's find out.
The number 5 Falcons from Severna Park, led by last year's Player of the Year, Meg Miller, were out to upend the champion Panthers from Annapolis under coach and new athletic director Dave Gertis. And Annapolis hits Pater at first. Jill Vandergrift fires one into the net. But Holly Noga ties the game at 1. She sneaks one by Panther goalie Emily Childs. Then Katie Hartman does some sneaking of her own from behind Falcon goalie Kim Lawton. She swipes the ball and sticks it into the goal for a 2-1 Annapolis lead. They would add another to make it 3-1. The Falcons clawed their way back. Holly Noga again puts one through to make it 3-2. And Nikki Barnes knots the score at 3-3. Severna Park would take a 5-4 lead at the half, and after the break, Annapolis evens the score at 5 with this point-blank shot by Lexi Elliott. Then the Falcons get 2 goals by Kristen Burke to take a 7-5 lead, but Annapolis would not go under, tying the score at 7 with 4 minutes to go. And with 2 seconds left in regulation on the free position shot, Acacia Walker sends home the game winner. Annapolis moves to 3-0-1. Severna Park drops to 2-1.
Now, let's check out some other lacrosse scores from around the region. Was your team a winner? Let's turn to our Geico Direct scoreboard to find out.
The number 1 Severna Park Falcons and number 4 Arundel Wildcats were poised for a pitcher's duel between Wildcat Junior ace Chip Ziegler and Falcon senior Josh Banks. Outside of a leadoff double by Kevin Wells in the second frame, the Falcons would only muster 1 hit through 6 innings, while Banks held Arundel hitless through 4 1/3. His mission was to try and up the Falcons' win record to 4 games without a defeat. And he helped himself out on several occasions with comebackers to the mound, which he handled with ease. The Wildcats, on the other hand, found nothing easy on defense as they committed 7 errors on the day. The first allowed run number 1 to cross the plate in the 4th. Same inning and the next play invited error number 2 and another run on this botched force at second. The Falcons were on top 2-0. The Wildcats held Falcon senior star Derek Dixon, who has pro scouts watching his every move and check most of the day. Then, in their half of the 6th, Chip Ziegler takes it upon himself to knot the game with his 2-run shot over the 330-foot mark. But that did not deter the Falcons from taking flight in the 7th. A host of errors put 3 ducks on the pond before Steve Weber sends a bullet up the middle to snap the tie. They added 3 more before it was over to grab this early season victory over Arundel.
The number 4 Cougars from Chesapeake Anne Arundel took on the defending Class 3A state champion Northeast Eagles on Friday, and defense was the standard fare on the day. Chesapeake did manage a rally in the 3rd as Erin Taylor lays down a sacrifice to move her Cougar teammate just 90 feet from home. Next up, Nikki Del Canardo would deliver her. She screams one past the diving second bagger for the short field hit and an RBI to put the Cougars up 1-0. Superlative plays on both sides of the field made this a gem of a game to watch. Eagles shortstop Karen Katowski goes to her backhand for the dig and strong throw to first for the out. Then Cougar catcher Sarah Vaught shows tremendous arm strength. She guns down this would-be base robber. Nice pick and tag by shortstop Lindsey Rees. The lone run would hold up for the Cougars. They surprised the Eagles early on in the season with this 1-0 victory.
When we return, another battle in Anne Arundel County. This time, it's the boys from Annapolis and Severna Park as they take center stage next on the Baltimore Sun High School Sports Show.
There's a hospital in Maryland where a team of researchers are developing innovative, non-invasive cancer treatments. Doctors here are minimizing radiation exposure to healthy tissue by using three-dimensional images to target the exact locations of tumors, thus improving patient comfort, care, and success. Who's leading these medical advancements? University of Maryland Medicine.
Make my dorm room the Best Buy dorm room.
This is it. Best Buy Residence Evaluation Team. We're going to take a look around if you don't mind. Built-in VCR and a Sony PlayStation, huh? Do your parents know you have that? You can't stop me. Yeah. Am I the only one that smells that? Nice computer. Hey, what kind of CDs you got? Great stereo.
Dorm life from Best Buy. Now that's a great idea.
What's up? Tom, it's your mom.
We all do dumb things. Paying too much for car insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance. We all do dumb things. Paying too much for car insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Not every victory makes the papers. Achieve New Balance.
The number 6 boys lacrosse team from Severna Park and the number 9 Annapolis Panthers went head-to-head Friday night. The Falcons, the defending 3A, 4A champions, are the team to beat in Anne Arundel County this year. But the Panthers were out to improve on their 13-4 record from a year ago. Did the Panthers send an early message to the rest of the league that they too could be the team to beat this year? Let's ask our Dave Goldman, who was there for all the action at our Dick's Sporting Goods Big Game of the Week.
Sam, before we head to the field, it's time to announce today's winner in the Dick's Sporting Goods $50 gift certificate giveaway. Raymond Oxner, Sr. of Baltimore, you now have until the end of today's program to call this number, give your date of birth and social security number, and claim your prize. Anyone interested in becoming eligible for next week's drawing and a chance for a $500 grand prize certificate to be awarded next Sunday, stay tuned for details following the big game. The state champs of 1998, the Annapolis Panthers, squared off against last season's title holders, the Severna Park Falcons, in the early season duel. And it was SP doing the talking early on. From goalie Dan Corpon to Mac Chase, who helped get his Falcons off to a 4-1 lead. But midway through the second, the Panthers get even. Will Phillips spins and ties it at 4-4. Then Josh Lesko would add a pair. Annapolis up 7-5 at the break. The first 56 seconds of the third quarter would be the turning point. 3 goals in that span by Severna Park helped the Falcons recapture a lead they would never give back. 2 by Mac Chase, who netted 7 on the night. Paul Gillette also with a tally. The lead grew to 11-7, and by that point, the defense took over. Severna Park yields just 2 goals in the final 20 minutes. It's a 14-9 victory over rival Annapolis.
I was real proud of the way we came back. That was the first time we had been down in the regular season. And, you know, at halftime, we told them, we said, guys, there's nothing that the coaches can do. You just got to come out and play. We let them talk amongst themselves, and they figured it out.
Basically, I was just in the right place at the right time. The midfielders did most of the work, and I just put the ball in the net.
Ultimately, this was a matchup in which defense helped spark offense, as Severna Park completely shut down Annapolis in the second half. At Roberts Field, I'm Dave Goldman for the Baltimore Sun High School Sports Show.
Raymond Oxner of Baltimore still has until the end of today's show to call in and claim his $50 gift certificate from Dick's Sporting Goods. If you would like to enter our drawing, send a postcard with your name, address, daytime phone, date of birth, and social security number to the address on your screen. Or send in your entry form located in today's Sunday Sun. All contestants will be eligible for our grand prize $500 gift certificate to be drawn next Sunday. So hurry and get your entries in this week. The number 6 Gators from Perry Hall took on the fiery Patriots from Patapsco on a day more like fall than spring. And the Patriots sprang to life right off the bat without putting the bat on the ball. The Patriots up 1-0 in the top of the first. But Perry Hall answered the call in their half of the inning. A long sacrifice fly by Jason Henry plated run number 1 for the Gators. Then pitcher Chris Pike took control of the game. He surrendered just 2 hits over 7 innings to go with 7 Ks, and he helped himself out of 2 bases-loaded jams. In the bottom of the third, the game still locked at 1. John Wanger bloops one just over the head of Ian Hall to bring in run number 2. But Patriot hurler Tony Wisniewski was able to stop the Gators in their tracks with a biting curveball. But that would only last until the 5th, when the wheels came off the cart for Patapsco. Perry Hall would explode for 4 runs, including this 3-bagger by Sean Warner. The Gators improved their record to 3-0 overall and a record of 1-0 in Baltimore County's Division I.
No doubt the Patriots from Patapsco are serious contenders in the 3A North, and many believe the Perry Hall Gators are the team to beat in the 4A. Here are some student athletes from Lake Clifton High who are definitely hard to beat in the classroom. Congratulations on all your achievements and keep up the hard work. When we come back, it's our male and female athletes of the week. Don't miss their stories next on the Baltimore Sun High School Sports Show.
Are you an athlete if you only play for bragging rights? What if you inherit your uniform? Are you an athlete if your toughest competition is yourself? What if your role model doesn't even play a sport? Or if you don't play sports at all anymore? Are you an athlete? Always. Russell Athletic, durable clothing made for the long run.
There's a hospital in Maryland where doctors are taking crash injury research to the next level. A hospital whose doctors are analyzing real crash data to help advance orthopedic care. Where world-renowned shock trauma specialists are using their clinical experience to help automakers design safer cars. Who's leading these medical advancements? University of Maryland Medicine.
Here's my idea. Make it easy to buy a cell phone.
With this new cellular and DSS support zone, Best Buy is unstoppable, Ed. You said it, Matt. Here we can see a customer being helped with his cell phone activation. He's connected and ready to go. Ooh, and this guy just made arrangements to have his DSS installed next Tuesday. That's a great play. Let's go down to Frank.
So what do you think of the new support zone?
It's great. Everything's in one place. It's really easy.
Well, there you have it. Helping you get connected the easy way. Best Buy, now that's a great idea.
Sarah Galloway of IND and Andrew Murray of Centennial enjoyed outstanding performances last week. Sarah pitched a no-hitter in a 2-1 win over number 14 Mount DeSales, and Andy played an integral role in his Eagles team victory over Long Reach with 2 goals and 6 assists. We congratulate Andy and Sarah, our University of Maryland Medicine Athletes of the Week.
When I was 12, my dad took me to play up in Towson, and he was really big in pitching. My grandfather was a softball pitcher, and one day we didn't have a pitcher on the team, so my dad was like, well, why don't you try? So I tried, and my dad was like, wow.
And wow is what many batters say after facing Sarah Galloway, the junior pitching ace for the Institute of Notre Dame. Aside from her no-hitter, Sarah pitched 11 shutout innings against number 8 Seton Keogh and punched out 24 batters in 25 innings on the week. Talk about a groove.
You have to get in a groove. You have to be focused when you're pitching. You have to know what's going to come next if you're going to be able to, throw a changeup to one batter or throw a rise ball. And you really have to be focused to throw those pitches.
She's a very dedicated athlete. I see her many times on Saturday workouts, even after practices, she'll stay after, throw for a half hour, 45 minutes, just because she needs to do the work. And she knows what it takes to get the job done, and she's done that all year, and she's done that for the past 3 years for us.
So as Sarah winds up her career at IND next year and heads towards a possible career in nursing, we asked her what she thought were her keys to success.
You need to really pitch a lot. You need to have a very dedicated father to do all that too. Can sit on the bucket and catch a 60-mile-an-hour fastball. So you need to have help from your parents, help from a team, a coach. You need to be able to take advice, take criticism, constructive criticism. So all that has to go into that.
Sarah was a key player in helping the Indians off to a strong start this season, and at Centennial, Andrew Murray also dominated in his season opener on the lacrosse field.
I just worked real hard, and it's paying off now, I guess. Worked real hard in the summer. I just went to a lot of camps and just practiced a lot. Did as much as I could to help my game as much as I could.
And Centennial senior midfielder Andrew Murray has improved his game and that of his teammates by leaps and bounds. Although much of his strength lies closer to the ground, where he won 10 face-offs and scooped up 14 ground balls to lead his team to victory over rival Long Reach.
There's a lot of young kids on the team. They're not very experienced, and I guess they kind of look up to me because I'm older, and I just like the responsibility and the role of being a leader.
Andy is always going after the ground ball. He plays good defense. He's real smart. He sees the field well. A guy that gets 6 assists in one ball game clearly is not selfish. He's looking to move the ball. He does whatever he can to help the team.
My number one goal is to win a state championship. We did it 2 years ago. I'm just hoping we can do it again.
And why strive so hard to be the best?
The game, I just love playing it. I mean, I just love being out on the field and doing all that stuff. Working hard in practice. Just like doing it.
And it's our pleasure to congratulate you, Andrew, and Sarah, our University of Maryland Medicine Athletes of the Week.
Thanks, Amber. Now it's time for some more highlight action, including our Outstanding Play of the Week.
Thanks, Sam. We stay between the foul lines this week with some diamonds in the rough. Severna Park leads off with how a twin killing should look. Same game, this shot to center field should net a run for Severna Park. But no, the net result is out at the plate. Watch how this play crystallizes. Ground ball to first, touch the bag for 1. Throw to the plate for, ouch, you're gone. And how about this one by Chesapeake's Justine Wagner, who goes all out for this sprawling defensive jewel and the double play. It's worth another look and our honors as the Best Buy Outstanding Play of the Week.
Today's Best Buy Best Cheer is a salute to these and all the outstanding cheerleading squads we had the privilege of spotlighting throughout the year. You are all nominated to be selected our Best Buy Cheer of the Year, to be announced next Sunday. Be sure to tune in. Congratulations, ladies.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by University of Maryland Medicine, featuring Dr. Alan Jones, Clinical Director of Orthopedics at Shock Trauma, who talks to us today about the dangers of drinking and driving.
One of the most common ways that a young person will get to see me at Shock Trauma is related to motor vehicle crashes. And we don't call them accidents because really most of them, or all of them, are preventable. And right about a third of patients that come to Shock Trauma after having been involved in a vehicular accident have a positive blood alcohol level. So alcohol is definitely related. It's usually a combination of a youthful, less experienced driver associated with some either judgment and physical ability impairment with alcohol, and then you combine that with speeding or some other risk-taking behavior, and it's a real setup for a collision and a subsequent injury. Alcohol increases your chance of a motor vehicle crash and a chance to come see me at Shock Trauma in a number of ways. First, it impairs your judgment, and then it also impairs your ability to recover from a dangerous situation. Either come to a halt, avoid an obstacle, avoid a car that's in your lane, or keep yourself out of another lane. So it impairs your ability, even at levels where you consciously don't think you're impaired, and that's the problem with alcohol. A good rule of thumb is you don't want to get into a car where the driver's had anything to drink. There's no safe limit. So it's a misconception that you can have a little bit of alcohol and drive the same, and you really can't.
Coming up, some say he flies, others say he soars. Meet the individual who may be the area's best kept secret when the Baltimore Sun High School Sports Show continues.
There's a hospital in Maryland where in 1920, doctors first showed the world surgery could be performed on the heart. A hospital whose pioneering excellence continues today, with doctors developing advanced videoscopic procedures to reduce pain and recovery time. Who's leading these medical advancements? University of Maryland Medicine.
Make my dorm room the Best Buy dorm room.
This is it. Best Buy Residence Evaluation Team, we're going to take a look around if you don't mind. Built-in VCR and a Sony PlayStation, huh? Do your parents know you have that? You can't stop me. Yeah. Am I the only one that smells that? Nice computer. Hey, what kind of CDs you got? Great stereo.
Dorm life from Best Buy. Now that's a great idea.
What's up? Tom, it's your mom.
We all do dumb things. Paying too much for car insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Geico, a 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance. We all do dumb things. Paying too much for car insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Geico, a 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Southwestern senior Travis Easy has never felt special, though he admits he has been blessed with many gifts. His speed is unmatched on the base pass and in the outfield, which is only outdone by his humble approach to the game and his attitude when it comes to his potential rise to the major leagues.
The guys always come up to me. You want to be in the paper, you know, what school you going to? Scouts coming up looking at you, they calling you, you know, I just kind of, you know, don't pay attention to it, you know, just kind of stay focused. Guys come up to me, ask me who's looking at you, I kind of say, I don't want to say none of your business, but, you know, just go about my business with that, you know, try not to get a big head, brag about this and that. I try not to do that.
But if you were Southwestern baseball star Travis Easy, it would be hard not to get a big head, considering all the amazing things he does on the baseball diamond. A definite pro prospect who has verbally committed to Eastern Carolina, Travis still doesn't feel he has enough experience under his 6'1", 180-pound belt.
Some of the guys playing like since they was 5 and 6. I started playing when I was 10, so I when I go to the batting cage, I see those guys, little guys hitting the cage, and I always wish that I was that young. I always started that young, so, be better, more experience.
But the life experiences Travis had to face at a young age didn't allow room for baseball.
My mother passed away when I was about 8 years old, and she died of liver cancer, and my father, he lives in Africa. And I never saw him before, and I live with my aunt now, so basically she just pushing me, going to school every day, trying hard, do my work. My brother, he had, 2 years ago, he had a liver transplant, so that's another obstacle I had to overcome.
The death of his mother, the father he's never met, not to mention the ordeal his brother has endured, could have sent Travis down a road marred with questions and anger. Yet Travis stays focused on the path which may lead him to great rewards.
If you really want to pursue baseball, going to college, you have to work hard, go to camps, get yourself, seen in front of scouts and things like that, go to camps, keep working hard, try. Be the best that you can. Stay focused, be positive.
Travis does that to make the major leagues. He's very fast. I mean, balls pop behind second base, he can come from center field and get it. He can cover left and right center field. I mean, sometimes, it looks like he's the only field out there. We have to kind of push him back, let the other guys have a chance. Yeah, he has speed. He's just baseball man. He sleeps, drinks, eat baseball, and in the camps, he's #1.
Quick hands, quick feet. Looks like Travis Easy may be on the fast track to the major leagues. But he knows in order to make it, he's got to stay focused.
I just, let my bat speed do the talking, and just try not to, talk too much. Just, let my game talk.
And #1 on Travis's easy listening priority list is education and perhaps a business management career. Yet he still hopes the major leagues pans out. Either way, once he feels he's accomplished his goals on and off the field, he hopes young people will consider him a role model.
Working hard in class, and if I go to college, good grades, and after college, if I make it to the major leagues, then I consider myself a role model. Get all my things that I want to do in life accomplished. Then, then I could probably consider myself as a role model.
Thanks, Elena. Travis's talent is the stuff which fulfills dreams, but his attitude is the stuff which makes legends. We wish Travis all the best in his future at East Carolina. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Be sure to pick up a copy of today's Sun for our Major League Baseball preview section, and also get a copy of tomorrow's Sun for our special opening day section. As always, thanks for watching, and have a great school week ahead.
Our Prep Athlete Awards are courtesy of Larry Beck, the Trophy King.